In our last session, after narrowly escaping the violence of the Leviathan, the group escapes back out into the main foyer of the Temple of Ula, slightly above the water level, and realize they still have a job to do, and so they set out measuring the perimeter of the temple, while Gal, the questionably healthy Gal, starts trying to carve and reactivate the portal in the center of the room after rejecting the group's continued attempts to help him, though Alara does continue to heal him from the sides. The group has to contend with furious weather, rising waters, vibrations, and all manner of angry natural and unnatural elements as they try to get their bearings. And eventually, Gal escapes through the portal ahead of the group, while Nerif comes to the conclusion that the temple isn't the ley line itself. Rosa has further suspicions that the ley line might not be tied to the geographic location so much as perhaps something else. And that's when the group starts to piece together a theory that maybe the Phoenix leaving might have an impact on the fire node as well, the node of flame. And with that, the group went through the portal, and that's where we begin our session today. So,
Portal brings us back to the library, right? That's the portal we use.
you all step through the portal and find yourselves submerged in dark water.
Wait, did we have water breathing?
Yes, we have water breathing.
It's my spell, I remember.
We still have water breathing.
It's 8 hours, don't worry about it.
Did my daylight run out in that 1 hour?
That doesn't feel like a 1 hour.
I don't know. It didn't pass 1 hour.
By 1 hour because of the trauma.
I think daylight is still on.
Yes.
Daylight is still on and illuminates the usual radius of like a. And you didn't have daylight earlier when you came down, right?
No.
When I came down.
No,
Yeah.
when we came down, it was...
So that means you can see the area around you in this otherwise dark water, which comes up from the portal. And looking around, you see, well, the area around you looks like the interior of some infinitely tall tower with stairs heading up. And on the sides, like carved into the stone, seem to be like alcoves and shelves and such. But there's like also lots of debris in here, as if like there has been past like ruins and crumbling and bits and pieces of bone among the rocks and rubble.
Are there any knickknacks that can be picked up and scrutinized?
Give me an investigation.
Okay. Pyong. Oh, it's a natural one. I don't see shit. I'm like, who rocks?
Is there any sign of the gold?
He had a big head start ahead of you, so you don't see him.
No blood trails and stuff?
Underwater, right?
Yep.
Wouldn't it disperse?
No, you wouldn't see such a thing in underwater. Although, now that you mention it, the people with the highest passive perception, I think Alara has 19 or something.
Yeah.
Alara, you notice like, say, Verity's light is brightening up the whole place. So why there's still like parts of inky water around?
Oh no.
Oh no, we have to close the portal? No. Wait, is he coughing inky water?
Probably.
Maybe.
Trail?
Yeah.
Eating it?
No.
Don't.
No. I look at the inky water. Is it growing?
Can't tell, but you have water breathing on. You're going to end up breathing some of it if you stay.
Can we? Yeah. So I tell everybody.
Purify for that.
we should purify water.
Purify food and water.
Wait, do I have
You
that?
have that spell, okay?
I do not have it prepared, but
I have that.
but I flag everybody and I'm like, we should keep moving, and then I point
It's a
to
5-foot radius sphere, by the way, Bird.
Yeah.
I know.
But It's just funny that just purify food and water. This all just water.
I mean, you can do that once we step out of the water. I feel like that would be kind of good. I flag everybody and then I show the water and then I said, maybe when we cross this, don't breathe. Just hold your breath as long as you can.
It appears in several places.
But is it going up? Like,
That
is
means
there
we
a
can
trend?
avoid it. We can go around it.
Is it possible to swim around it? Because this place is more wider than it was expected, right?
You could theoretically swim upwards.
Yeah.
Gonna ask Alara if she can control water to keep it in place, so we can like just walk
Do you
around
still
it
have-
without it
yeah.
being
Do you
pulled to
still
us.
have?
Do I?
stealth?
I do have. Wait, I have create and destroy water. Control.
Does
Yes,
shape
yes.
water
I
actually
have
move away?
control water.
It's a cantrip, right?
No.
Water is 5 feet
Shape
at a
water
time.
is a level 4 spell.
Oh no.
I mean, control water
Shape
is a level
is
4.
cantrip, control water is a level
Yeah. So shape water is
And use shape water to hold water in place.
you can. I can freeze it
You can print chunks of those.
for 1 hour.
Yeah, just freeze it slowly.
Okay, okay.
How
So
did the DM let
so-
us do it?
I'm going to look at a chunk of water, and then I'm going to freeze it.
A chunk of inky water.
Yeah. Hang on. What is this space? 5 foot cube. So I'm gonna if I see chunks of 5 feet cube, I'm gonna freeze it, and then I'm gonna move it aside. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's like freeze and then move aside,
Sounds good.
and then freeze another chunk and then move it aside. So I'm just displacing it with clean water.
Just minding you're displacing the visible stuff.
Ah.
Yeah. It's okay. It's an effort.
I remind people you can hold your breath and walk.
I will not.
Okay.
I'll try to hold my breath.
I'm going to double time. Yeah, if we're going to hold our breath, might as well just swim through as fast as possible, I reckon.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So I look and I'm like, I do one block and then I move it away and then I look around and I'm like, fuck it, this is stupid. And then she holds her breath and then swims through double time.
Alright.
Okay.
I guess we follow. We do not breathe in
That yuck.
Yeah.
the inky things.
And then I think I can hold my breath for 5 minutes. Because it's 1 minute per con, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Aha, this is the perfect song.
There's a song now?
I'll put it in Discord.
Oh no.
Door scored.
Alright, you proceed swimming up the dark, kinky water with daylight around you. Alara trying to move it out of the way, and you are holding your breath as much as you can. And when you rise slightly higher, that's when you find propped up near a part of the stairs a body of a merfolk looking pretty fresh and still bleeding around.
Oh, it's here.
Is he still alive? Have to go and help?
Is it one of our
It seems to be dressed in the robes of a librarian.
Uh-oh.
I
Where he goes, help.
we heal. So
We
very very heal or I heal.
I heal is fine.
Okay.
Save
Whoever's
your
the
stuff.
master.
Give him a 5 like
Yeah. Mercy will heal the Merfolk for 5. How is he injured?
yeah. Is it a stabbing?
Terminally, apparently.
Huh?
Terminally.
Is it a stab in the stomach?
There's like a piece of the stomach missing or something, as if like something pierced through or such.
Oh.
We shouldn't have let him leave.
Oh, okay.
Should've
We're
killed him
gonna
when we had the chance.
we're gonna heal this guy. Do I have tongues? Do I still have tongues? I still have tongues.
Don't you speak? Oh wait, no.
No,
speak.
I don't
Making
speak.
a medicine check.
Okay.
He's been stabbed by Jimmy Forearm.
Okay. 17.
Okay, you're pretty sure he's dead.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
no.
dead.
Well, that is a 5
Okay.
point wasted
So
over there.
no, like if you try healing something that's dead, then it doesn't work. 'cause
Yeah.
It's not a creature anymore. It's an
So I
object.
identified the
Not you, object.
deadness
If it
before
regains
healing.
HP, it might be an undead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
Healing spell it to death. Okay, then well, he's already dead. We should probably.
Well, your movement about it like causes the blood to like move around a bit.
Should we take him out to his friends? Because
Rarity
clearly
will take the man.
we shouldn't leave him here.
No, he's not. Rarity will not leave him here.
I feel like I want to ready my small crossbow just in case.
Rarity will handle the
shoot in
corpse of
water.
this man.
No, with disadvantage, of course. But yeah, I mean, like, want to get out of the water because he might be still around here somewhere.
Is there a name tag on the fishman?
How much time do you want to spend to look for such a thing?
Well, we wanna like a glance. If there's a name
You don't
tag,
see
like
one
okay,
at a glance.
okay,
Okay, we just
we
get
leave
out
with him.
Yeah, we just get the body out of this place, and then we find the Mr. Forearm.
You move on a bit further up, and you find another fresh body.
Oh god.
Oh god. This is...
No.
Okay, I'm readying my weapon. I'm gonna summon
Okay.
my small crossbow just because this doesn't sit well with me.
Since we're moving upwards, is it still a narrow corridor or is it now going into rooms since the librarians?
You're still in water.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Still yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna ask somebody to help drag this other one.
Sire will take the body.
Okay.
Rarity is okay to carry as well.
I have a bad feeling about this.
So do I. So do I.
Rarity is not saying anything. He's just sighing.
Keep swimming.
We
He's just
keep
sighing.
swimming.
My bow of warning is not kicking off anything weird, right?
No.
Okay.
Because there's a 30-foot distance or something.
Okay.
And you head up further and break the water surface, finding another body there,
Oh,
Oh
like
no.
bleeding and halfway into the water. And as you emerge, like the library seems quieter than usual.
this is
Oh
not good.
no.
Wait, what kind of
Oh.
wound do they have on them?
It's
Stab
all
Like
wound.
singular stab wound, like
They're all
in the
stab
stomach and such.
They are all stab wounds.
Yeah, but there's no like anything left on them, right? Like
what?
bow heads. I mean, like arrowheads or
No.
daggers or.
But you have not seen anyone use bows and arrows in Zendikar.
beside me.
The
Okay.
dude was like, "Oh, look at all my daggers! Stab, stab, stab."
It was
That's how he rolls.
pretty much. It's a pretty big dagger if, a chunk of the
can
stomach is
borrow, but
gone.
You can't have it. Give it back.
Why did he do this?
I think,
Okay, earlier
Out of
someone
character.
mentioned locate creature, right?
yes.
Okay,
But I am
Matt,
also
Matt.
afraid that it's not him anymore.
Yeah, he drinks some of that black
Yeah.
goo thing.
I don't think it matters at this point, right?
It matters because we know that.
Yeah, because we don't know if it's gonna locate him
Or the thing.
or the thing.
Yeah. But we
So,
can try anyway.
Well, like if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right?
well, so far it's following a trail of dead people. We do have to clear off this room. So,
It's a new day. Noyanda should
Uh,
be in the
we-
library as well, right?
Yep. He said he'll be in the library.
Oh no. Okay.
But,
anything-
okay, are there any more trail of blood or something?
yeah. So we're following a trail of
Okay.
either blood or dead people.
You rise up following the staircase, and then you find at one part where there was a trapdoor leading down, there is instead a stone block blocking the way.
A stone block.
Oh, by the way, since the merfolk did come out of the water, right? Is there like wet trail going?
Yeah, there should be
Past that,
wet.
Yes,
Yeah.
there is.
Okay.
So is it like the door has become a stone, or is the door open?
The trapdoor seems to be replaced with a stone block.
Is there a mechanic that we see previously that they push or something?
Let me check something. Okay, you all have seen Burks use stone shape before.
Yes.
So it looked like someone was in a hurry to just put like a block there and stop
Oh, it is a stone shape.
Okay, I don't have anything that can help with that, but I can send a sending to Noyandar to help us.
Or warn him of danger.
Or both.
Yeah, we can want him both.
While you're doing that, I might just chip it with my Eldritch.
How
like,
big can
try to
5 foot. So the stone thing is 5
They
foot.
still have HP
Is it
value on
push-
that.
It has no HP value. Stone shape is only 5 feet, so it has no HP value.
can I push it or bash it down?
It's essentially a wall now.
Can I use my warhammer to bash it down?
I'm gonna use my longbow to shoot at it.
It doesn't have a HP, so you cannot destroy it that way.
So-
Wait, shatter.
It's not
Wait. I have shatter.
Yeah, shatter.
Oh, shatter works on rocks
on this?
and
Yeah.
this is rocks, right?
It's stone.
Yeah, shatter works on rocks.
3D and tempered.
It has AOE, so we have to move aside a bit.
You know, dispel magic part.
It says a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried.
Wait, it's magical.
Is it
Huh?
magical?
It's
Is
not
it-
magic.
Instantaneous, so it's
magical,
not
sorry, it's not
dispellable, but
Yeah,
you could anti-magic field it or something.
I
No,
also
it's not dispellable.
Yeah,
No.
it's just an object now. It's
Yeah,
yeah,
it's.
it's not an
But
object.
because it's an object, it
You can shatter.
it will take the damage from shatter, and I have effectively 3 shatters.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus one see if it has any crack on
Do we
it.
still have
Yeah.
exhaustion?
I
Oh yeah,
don't.
because of the condition.
Yes.
The,
cold.
the wind thing.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast 1 shatter first at level 2,
Well, that means my
on the
movement
thing,
speed is half.
and it's 11 damage on
11.
the door.
Let me just check shatter. Let me just check the shatter description. Because like object HP and armor is something that isn't touched very much in the
Yeah.
But
It
shatter
says
does
a
cause
non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area.
Yeah. Okay, 3d8. Yeah. Okay. Your shatter cracks against the rock and bits and pieces start falling off.
I move out of the way. It's 5 feet though.
It's still there though.
Do you want me to use Eldritch Blast just to shoot at the crack area? Just see if it has give a little bit way for your next shatter.
I think Eldritch Blast specifically says that it can only target creatures.
Really? Let me check the spell.
What about firebolt?
Well, any blunt
Firebolt.
force instrument.
Might work, but I mean, you're throwing
That's why
fire
I
at-
say like it's
Okay.
warhammer okay because it's
Yeah.
blunt force.
Let's try. Let's try.
You can hit with it, but it actually has an AC.
Ah.
Hit it with a warhammer.
Roll to
We
hit.
just
Yeah, you just
Go for it.
swing until it breaks.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he has to have
I
enough
DC'd for a
space.
bit. Why are we hitting rocks?
What?
Because our entrance got
Yeah,
Block,
this is our
yeah.
exit. This is our exit.
So the exit is now rocks.
Ah,
Like if Burke's trying to
Hit it
trigger
or Burke.
someone to put up a stone wall, this is it.
so
how many
big
times
is
do I have to hit it?
the wall?
This is 5 feet. This is 5
Does
feet.
17 hit it?
17 just hit.
Whoa. Does anybody have like a?
Feels 11.
Okay. Bludgeoning. Is it magical?
No, it's a normal.
Wait, 4. Okay, 14 is enough. You crack the stone, and the rest of it comes apart.
Nice.
No, it's just 11 because that 3 is for crit.
Yeah.
I can swing again.
Right. Anyway,
Oh,
you.
the attack.
Eventually.
Multi attack.
It takes
Sure. Go ahead.
18 seconds to get through.
Nope.
Nice.
It's okay. Just
Oh, well, you
Actually, I
still.
should.
punching it. Eventually, it'll
Keep
fall.
her going. Oh, I crit.
So,
About like half a minute.
tongue.
No, it doesn't take half a minute. I suppose it's just 2 turns. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
this
a
one will
15.
be like
That's a 20.
Two turns would be that.
Yeah, well, you break the stone open. Oh, well, I assume you have to put the merfolk body aside to
Yes.
do that.
Yeah, have to do that, unfortunately. I can do like a fireman carry and do like a one-hand thing.
Okay, so who's stepping through as the stone crumbles and like?
Verity can step through. I
assume
can tell you
Verity
anything.
is
I-
first
Yeah.
with you
Verity is
standing
going.
in front.
Yeah,
Okay, Verity,
Profile,
you
right?
step right through and you get blasted.
yeah, that's
Oh, no.
fine. Come at me. That's my job, guys. I'm a mage.
I'm gonna take out my
Okay,
longbow.
okay, what is the blast? Do I recognize if it's like an explosive thing or is it?
Dexterity saving throw for Verity and the next 3 people in line.
I will do that.
It's
Um,
20.
I'm so glad.
Can I
I would choose the dexterity for mine.
I will-
Oh wait, who was?
avail?
Wait, I said
Um,
3, 1, 2, 3. It doesn't mind, right? Yeah.
Mike, can
because
you?
Rose will be quite close to the front.
How many people are at the front? Holy shit!
The first 3 people.
I said
so-
Verity and the next 3 people.
Yeah,
next
so
three
it's-
people so will be like moment.
more.
Yeah, I will take the blast.
It's like everything but the last, right?
Yeah. Mike, can you tell me what my HP from the previous page is?
17.
Huh?
The previous page.
Yeah, because my HP should be kind of lowish.
It's on the character HP, not on the character sheet.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll go check.
so that I know how many. Ouch.
Oh no, I removed the token.
No.
Oh,
Okay, I could bring it down
Just
to
assume
half.
half then.
Okay.
I don't think you lost more than half, right?
you know, you didn't lose more than what I lost, so you are fine.
I'll put it at half. Yes.
Okay, and everyone gets +5, is it?
Yes,
Yes,
that's
huh?
17 save for me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
32 damage to Alara.
One damage.
Ugh.
Fire damage.
I would.
Fire.
One
Holy
damage.
shit. Fire
Do
damage.
you want me to absorb elements? I can do that.
Yes, I have only 17 HP.
Would be nice. Would be nice.
I've only have 17 HP.
Yep.
Please.
I use my second level spell slot to do it.
Okay.
So you have 1 more HP, I think. Moment.
I think I have 1 HP.
Yep.
Does 17 save for the blast?
17 doesn't save.
Okay,
Oh.
so I
Goodbye.
have 1 HP.
Doesn't
So
it?
it's
Doesn't.
half
No,
of
but
that.
he has absorb element.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I have
It's
1 HP.
17. So I only take like what? 16.
So I take 8.
I take 8. Yeah. I take 8.
And I think Rosa is like naturally resistant to fire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, does that
It's
mean
like,
half?
oh,
Even more?
whatever.
So I take half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
also
I
take-
saved and I resistant.
No, I
right?
think your
Okay.
resistance doesn't stack with absorb elements because absorb elements is giving you resistance, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Absorb elements gives
Oh, okay.
resistance.
Well, how about this? I save the dex save, and then I have fire attack resistance. So that's still
Do you
quarters.
have
Yeah, so half
evasion?
and half.
Yeah, half and half.
So it's 8.
Do you
No.
have
I do not.
evasion? Oh, okay.
So it's 8. 8? Yeah, 8.
Yeah, 8.
If you have evasion, then you will reduce more.
If you have
You don't
evasion,
take
it's
any.
just free.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just
oh,
free.
Do a backflip.
Gratis.
Use the iframes.
I think that Sony has that.
Rangers get it eventually, I think.
I know Rogue has it.
I know Monk has it in her level.
Okay, so but I have 1 HP. Ooh.
You better hide.
Hide, please, or stand at the back.
Okay.
Why is this thing not loading? I'm looking for this.
What do we see?
Who the hell shoots fireball at us?
I mean, they were just stabbed by a stabbing
True.
Someone ready to
man. A
action.
necessary precaution.
We should have just went back
No,
home.
but we don't know who is blasting us yet, right?
We
Yes.
should have just went back home.
No. We'll see first. We'll wait for DM to describe who is blasting us.
I normally can find this.
This eerie music doesn't help.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw
Okay,
the
I'll change the music.
picture of the model with the cat. The cat is so terrifying.
Alright. And the blast engulfs Alara. Verity, Rose and Moment, and as the smoke clears, there's the angry face of a merfolk holding a staff in extravagant robes, and behind him, like huddling several more, who have apparently made the barricade out of furniture and such.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Do we recognize that extravagant rope
To where
guy?
you came from.
Huh? Who is
Noyanda is hostile. Please roll initiative.
Wait, what?
Noyandar is hostile.
What the hell?
In it.
Oh no, we have
What?
to tell him. We have to tell him.
Quick, someone cast spells.
Hang on. I need to init.
Oh.
In it.
He thinks
Oh,
we
so
did it.
slow.
Oi, toying.
No, we have to tell him. How do we convince him? Oh no.
We have two of our dead with us. I mean, they're dead with us. Like, if we killed them, why would we carry out the bodies?
Yeah, I'll try to talk to him.
Also, I have calm emotions.
Oh wow, someone's well prepared.
I
I'm
never
gonna
got rid
go
of it.
I'm gonna go
Bastard,
hide
these men
first.
were still alive.
I'm gonna go hide first, like
Okay.
with his shit.
Calm emotions will be good now.
Okay, Moment.
Yes,
what are
yes,
you
yes.
doing for your turn?
Go down the stair. Go back down the stairs because I'm not gonna get by.
He's like, oh, hide.
Okay, Moment runs down and hide. Roll stealth.
Stealth. Let's see, stealth. Stealth. Where is my dex? My dex is pretty bad. No, it's not really bad. I just don't have proficiency in stealth. I don't have proficiency in stealth, but that's 22. I roll for it.
This Noyandar's picture for reference. Okay, so what is your stealth roll?
22.
22. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Because I'm not a rogue, so that is an action, so bonus action, nothing.
Okay. Next is Rosa.
I'm gonna shoot him with an ensnaring strike.
Don't
Okay.
shoot him. Okay.
Why not?
We are not fighting.
No,
yet.
we're not fighting.
He's Noyanda. You know who he is.
I want to restrain him.
That's a bad idea.
That's a bad idea for restraining using an arrow.
Yeah, what other spells do you have?
Nothing that can restrain.
Then don't
Yeah, but
restrain.
What else do you have? Do you have like silence?
Let me see.
Yeah, silence
How
will be
far
good.
ahead is he?
How far is he from us?
Yeah.
Like 20 feet away from you. It's not a very big tower.
It's not that far.
Yeah,
Okay.
silence. Oh,
No, I
Still
don't. I
on.
don't have silence.
Oh yeah, ranger.
He's a ranger.
Rangers have silence.
No, rangers have very limited spells.
Rangers are kind of
have
shit.
Traps. Ranger have traps.
I'm what? Don't have traps. I'm gonna try to. Fine. I'm gonna try to.
Try to bait out his counter spell.
I don't think he has counter spell because we can't use counter spells.
I'm gonna
Oh.
ensnaring strike him. Is it okay?
No.
No, I think if you like pull out your bow, people will be like, no, don't shoot.
No, I
this
already
guy."
have my bow out.
Yeah, like if you point it at him, someone will stop you.
Yeah, Verity was like,
10
no.
out of 10.
Okay.
No.
And then I'll see.
So you can cast ensnaring strike and point your bow at him, and then Verity will be like, no.
And
don't
then
No.
and then Verity will get ensnared.
I'm gonna throw out my arms. Like, fine. No, wait. Now I can't walk to him because I've shown myself to be aggressive.
Join me in this dark
Dodge
corner.
action or something.
Okay. I'm gonna put back my bow and I'm gonna put my hands up. It's like, don't hurt us anymore. Clearly, they don't want to fight. Yeah, this is my turn. Yeah, I do what the man in the picture does. My hands up.
Surrender pose.
The merfolk are like going frantic, blurbling to each other behind him. Does anyone still have tongues on or
Yes,
something?
Lara has tongues on.
Did
Lara
I
has tongues on,
cast
right?
tongues last time? No, I didn't.
You did for the merfolk that was running away from the Kraken.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have spent that much time within that area and when we escaped, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay, then I still have tongues on.
Okay. You hear the merfolk talking to each other. We must take no risks. They might be infected.
Oh, I repeat this because it's not my turn yet.
Reaction? Can you use reaction to say?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I reply back with, "We're not infected. Whoever did this, we have 2 of your comrades with us. Unfortunately, they have passed."
Okay, Alara, you need to make a persuasion check because right now the librarians are like, for the first time, librarians are screaming to burn everything.
Holy shit. Okay, persuasion, right? My rolls are shit, no.
Talk to them. I can
It's
help
3.
you.
I cannot talk to them because I only have 1 health. They will blast me to smithereens.
My rolls are shit today, so I'm gonna purge.
Hats.
Well, the
Look
usual
at that.
librarians
It's
do
trash.
not know very much common, but Noyendar does know it. Nerif, your turn.
No, the tongues goes back towards them as well. If they know,
Yeah,
if
they would
hear,
understand what I
then
said.
They would understand what she's speaking.
Yes, but they're not buying the not infected thing.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
That's exactly what an infected person would say.
Exactly.
Does Noyandar seem to be the only one that is aggressive, like that can
Well,
fight?
he looks like, the librarians seem to be like a state of panic and shock and all that.
Okay, I'm gonna put our boy in a bubble. He gets a 5 for his saving throw.
Noyendar will counter spell.
Oh.
Okay, well, that
That's
was
still
But
you.
that doesn't mean that means that
I mean-
you didn't use your 5 then because
No, you did spend the spell slot, but
No.
yeah, but
your
he didn't
five-
make. Yeah, that means I still have my 5.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going back into the hole.
Cool. Is it?
Join me.
It's not my turn yet. No.
Noyendar waves his hands and, like in the style of a royal mage, he dispels the encapsulating bubble before it even forms.
Okay, counter spell down, guys. Get him.
Verity's turn.
Verities, please.
Verity, okay, so the friend that was killed, he will like grab.
Well, the
Then-
nearest body you're carrying has been like sort of further fireballed into charredness.
Wait, is it?
Is fireball is with all
Yeah,
everything in range.
It has no saves.
Okay, Verity does not take out his. Like, he was having his hammer when he bashed down the rock,
Yeah.
right? But then he'll just drop his weapon. And then he says to Amanda,
Look, I know God went your way, and he was.
You have very limited time of 6 seconds, and
yeah, he's
Noyendar
using all
Yeah.
his, like,
Action, bonus
I
action.
mean,
Bonus
if our
action
boy wants
reaction.
to interrupt us with another fireball, that's on him.
Yeah.
Okay, you do know for a fact Noyendar is not going to waste time guessing or second guessing, so choose your words carefully.
okay. And he says,
We are not infected, and I can prove how. You know that he's infected by drinking the dark water, and we're not being aggressive right now.
and then he's going to take off his helmet, and he's going
Okay,
to.
that's all you can do already. Turn
Ah.
end.
Okay. He takes off his helmet, and then yeah, he's not being aggressive at all. He dropped his weapon and everything.
Oh, did
Noyendar is one.
cast his counter spell, by the way?
Yeah. Anything? Noyendar responds, "Prove it. You will not get a second chance." And he readies another fireball.
He already but he hasn't used it.
Yeah. That means if the round passes and he doesn't launch it, it's gone.
Alara, your go.
I climb up to where things are. Okay, so now it's a bigger area, right?
Okay, now it's just Alara and Verity who are up top side.
But it's a bigger area, right? Because I would not like to stand in front of the door where he can explode me with a fireball. I would like to be on the side somewhere. And then I tell him, I'm not armed except for my shield. And then I go, how would you like us to prove it to you? He clearly has someone who was murdered.
Okay, that's all you can say for now.
Yeah, cool.
He can't respond because he has his reaction used. So, Moment, your turn.
I'm going to go. Actually, I'm just now already 30 feet away from the thing. I'm just going to slowly using half movement, 15 feet because I'm on stealth. I'm not a rogue, so I cannot go further ahead. Just 15 feet more down until everything is clear up there. I cannot use any second wind because I used already
Then
one.
don't you tell me what you cannot use, just tell me what you're doing.
So I'm gonna go 15 feet a little bit down and stay hidden for now.
Okay, so you're still hidden.
Mm.
Okay, next is Rosa.
Can I go grapple him?
No.
What?
Well, you can try.
Don't
gonna-
let him use the
he's not
fireball on
gonna
us,
fireball
man.
you.
Don't give
I'm
him
gonna.
a reason.
You can see there's a fireball in his hand about
He
to
is
go
gonna
off.
cast.
Yeah, but I mean,
And he
Rosa's
also
thinking is
said-
like, oh, that's not gonna hurt me.
And then he also
Vulnerable
said,
people have already run away.
prove to me how you're not infected. Rosa is infected. Kill her.
I'm thinking I want to Misty Step and grapple him.
That is
Why? That is
Why
the
do you
most-
want to be aggressive when you're trying to show him
Yeah.
that we are not infected?
Yeah, Pina.
And you know infected is aggressive.
Oh, well, I'm gonna pass my turn.
Okay. Rosa passes turn. Nerif, you try.
I will cast this on Verity, but he will see me casting a spell. And chances are he's not going to know what spell it is, because it's a reaction. to
Unless
what
he has
spell he's casting.
Arcana to identify it.
Yes, but he needs the reaction to identify a spell.
No.
Oh yeah, and that will make his fireball.
I personally use passive Arcana
Ah, okay.
because the reaction Arcana thing is rubbish, otherwise there's no point to counter spell.
It is. It makes sense. It's like, oh, do I counterspell this or not? I don't know what it is. Do I trust this person who's casting?
Oh, I personally
magic in
use
front?
passive Arcana. So if your Arcana is above us, like, if you're 17 Arcana, I say you automatically know what 7th level or below spells are being used.
Ah, okay. That's good for me to know.
Because like when I was doing this rule, like Xanatas didn't exist yet. So like, okay,
Yep. I cast this on Verity,
okay.
and then I retreat back again.
What skill?
It's
Persuasion.
Okay.
Do it.
You're proficient in it already, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
it's
Okay,
expertise.
now you have
Yeah.
expertise.
Yeah.
Okay, Nerif uses persuasion empowerment on Verity. Verity, your turn.
Okay, Verity will use his Radiant Soul. And he's going to say, as his wings is growing, and he says,
The merfolks are like, oh, corruption!
Corruption!
Wings of corruption.
And then he says, by the name of Rao, and upon my honors, our paladin show you that I am the Holy One, untouched by evil.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, you're
and
back up.
his eyes go. Oh, shoot. Okay, say.
But by the name of Rao, the Holy One, I will prove to you that I am untouched by evil.
And then his eyes just glow, and wings is. His wings are out.
Gives me either a persuasion or performance check.
You have
Persuasion.
expertise, so
Persuasion.
use persuasion.
Plus
Your
another
charisma.
like what? 4, so it's 23.
Okay, you're saying this is in common, right?
Yep. I mean, he doesn't even know how to speak merfolk.
No, you're lucky you didn't. You're lucky they don't understand common.
Oh.
Cause Rao is not something they'll understand.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh yeah.
they don't.
Okay, Alara, behind Verity, you hear the merfolk gasp and like start bring your own language. Like you hear them using the word Emiria.
Okay.
I
But Rao knows where I'm not of this world. I mean, not Rao. Noanda knows Reddy is not of this world.
Also Rao.
Also Rao, yes. I suppose.
But the fish folk don't. So they think Emiria, so that's something.
I suppose.
It's one of the tri-gods.
The fire fades from Noyandar's hands and says, "Speak quickly then. Everything's in chaos."
The Kraken has been released by the crushing wave. You know the thing they were demonstrating? They destroyed the throne in a temple. We are trying to stop him. Where is he?
Trying to stop what?
Go.
God was the one leading the crushing waves, by the way.
He was, yes.
Well, not technically
No,
true, but
not
like
technically.
anyway, they are not going to question that right now. Noyandar points. He ran outside before we could react. We did not expect this.
We have to go right now.
We have
And
to.
Verity will start rushing towards the direction that he points.
Wait. Can you drop the body?
The body drop already is charred, right?
Charred.
Oh man. Okay. The.
Someone else.
We will give them a proper burial later, but we have to stop God right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to search for Gal. Locate creature. Let's go.
Is everything ended right in front up there?
Things sound like they've resolved.
Okay, I'm coming up.
Running
I
armor.
go up too, but I am slow because I have exhaustion.
Oh no.
I need some help really badly.
Okay, who's running out the
The two
tower
of us
immediately?
will.
I'm going with.
Verity is going towards the direction to stop Gal.
Yeah, I'm going with Verity, and
And then
I'm.
Verity will turn to the people who are injured back there. Noanda, please.
Please take care of them. They are very injured.
And then he just go. He's like, have to catch the man before he kills more people. Shit.
That's something.
I'm thinking Moment and Nerif might sit this one out because
Yeah.
I have second level exhaustion and Moment has one. hit point.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think you guys
Yes.
should.
Yeah.
I can't keep up, and he's gonna get like taken
Yeah.
out by
Yeah.
stubbing his toe.
Yes.
Okay, how about Rosa?
I'll be following
The group.
Verity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you can kill things.
Yes. If you see the Gal, just put the arrow in his back.
Yes. I've done locate creature, so I'm looking for this.
Let
Gal
me
guy.
just check this spell.
I wonder if remove curse actually work on him. I have one last spell. I'm gonna use
Okay.
it for remove curse.
As you go, Noyandar says, "Quickly, this should help us." And he reaches out to he snaps his fingers. And are you all willing to be affected by the spell?
Sure.
Sure. He doesn't seem hostile. Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
Rary's telepathic bond.
Oh.
Hey, I have.
That's good.
Hey. Okay.
Hey, that's good.
That's good.
Does that include all of us? Even the people that is not in.
It can target 8 targets.
Oh, that should be us then.
Okay, so it's just all of you, but he's not including himself in the group because he doesn't want to risk infection of any sort.
Fair.
That is fair.
I am issuing location for Gar.
Does that mean that the locate
Gald.
creature also give Verity the exact location?
It's a telepathic link.
Just tell him where?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
it's not
telling him
necessarily
where.
a visual link, but like it still has to be using words to tell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I'm
Alara, you locate
telling.
creature, you cast locate creature and run out, and the first thing you see is like, well, the library queue has dramatically shortened.
Oh.
Like, well, there are like 2 bodies lying there, and there's like, it's been cordoned off by like the Sky Watch, who are like, there's like just 2 guards there at the moment, and like trying to block off a crowd, saying like, we are still trying to get a statement from the library, please stay put. And I'll say there's like a medic tending to the 2, well, they're not fatally wounded, they're just wounded, so a medic tending to the two bodies there.
Well, Verity will go towards the person, the people over there. I mean, he's still eye glowing and everything. He's going to.
It's like a gasp from the crowd. There's like Verity comes out with wings and eyes glowing and all.
He's going to approach the injured librarian, like the medic, and he asks.
The medic's not injured. The 2
he's
randos
going to
are
approach
injured.
The medic who is taking care of the injured.
What are you?
I also passed by and I'm like, where did the person go? The one who did
Yes,
this.
where did the person who injured your friend go? We have to stop him.
And then
Where?
in the meantime, he gives that person like 6 points of like healing. He's like,
We should take over.
very
Okay,
quickly.
so Verity gives healing.
Yes.
Well, the medic has been trying to like use a bunch of bandages to like patch up the stomach wound. You
Okay.
touch him and the person goes and like gets up immediate and like starts moving immediately. But the crowd gasps again, and like the 2 officers at the cordon seem to have enough presence of mind to like point frantically, and they're
Where are they
pointing in
pointing?
the direction of the water.
Okay, so what happened to
Okay.
my locate creature, by the way?
Your locate creature confirms that well, Galt seems to be running that direction towards the great open ocean.
We have to go now.
We have to get him.
We run towards the direction dash dash dash.
Does it look like he's going deeper or just going like further out?
Okay, so look back to the map. So you
Yep.
see this building. So imagine Galt is running towards the wall edge.
Okay, but he's not down there yet.
Okay, I'm going to call lightning
Okay.
at level
Very good.
5.
I mean, you don't see Galt anywhere right now.
It's fine, I have it ready. So level 5 call lightning.
It will
So
follow you, right?
yeah,
So does it follow?
it should be like 100 something something. Hang on, let me click it. Wait.
It should be able to cover your local creature like
Cancel.
distance, right?
Because it's centered at a point above you, it doesn't actually move with you.
It's 100 feet directly above me.
Yeah, but it doesn't move with you. It's
No.
a radius.
No, but is it 100 feet?
Like, it's a 10-foot tall cylinder with a 60-foot radius storm cloud.
Maybe you should save it for when we see him.
Yeah, when we see him.
Hang on.
Oh my
Oh yeah,
Alara
10
gets
feet
to use Call
tall
Lightning.
and
Yes!
60-foot radius. Okay, yeah. So I don't use this yet.
I'm not fast
Okay.
enough if only we have any haste or something.
I need. Now would be good for ensnaring strike.
But we don't
Okay.
see him yet though.
Does
Yeah.
anyone have anything that can use to boost their movement speed and such?
Wait. But no, I need that spell slot to remove curse. on
Wait,
him.
how far
I could
away is
technically
he?
summon Arya.
Huh?
How far away is he?
How far away? I would say about.
Wait, didn't you try remove curse already?
Did I?
When we first fished him out of the black water?
I
Oh.
used 10 charges to remove disease and stuff. It is
Okay.
not remove curse.
Right.
I was going to use remove curse next turn, but then he ran away.
Right.
So here's the problem. I could catch him. I could catch up with Arya, but if I use that, I can't have any more remove curse.
I would say you have
Okay.
about like he has like 100 to 200 feet head start ahead of you, like he's being delayed because like the merfolk are all concerned for him when they see him until like they get stabbed and
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy and tell the crowd to catch him. He is armed and dangerous. So
Okay,
I am very,
thaumaturgy
very
then.
loud.
As in, like, it's not the present crowd. It's like every time he runs ahead, you know, like merfolk ask him, "Are you okay?"
Yeah. So
He gets away.
thaumaturgy makes my voice boom. So
Yeah. Stop that man!
yeah. So stop the man. He's armed and dangerous and bloody. I mean, clearly.
Verity, I suggest you unconscious him.
Okay.
I could technically do that. I can go non-lethal.
Alara will shout that. It seems to have the opposite effect, however. The moment people are informed that he's armed and dangerous, they get out of the way.
Okay, that's
Okay,
fine.
time
Less
to
less
summon
people.
Arya.
Less people is
Facing
good.
ground now.
I'm gonna summon Arya.
Yeah, summon Arya. Less people getting injured. That's good.
Yes. But we
Okay.
have to stop him.
I
Punch
think you
him.
are a spectacle that people are getting in the way of because they're like, Amelia! Amelia!
Okay, I shout, get out of the way.
Get out the way!
Does your transformation last?
It's
Really?
1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay, it's still on for now.
Yeah,
Wait,
because
Fine
we are...
Stick is a 10-minute casting time.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I can't.
don't think it's fast. I think you have to just leg it.
Yeah.
We just have to
Wait,
dash our way there then.
Wait, you can
Everything
fly though, right?
Because you need to
Yeah, you
fly
can
over
fly.
the people who
Yeah.
are prostrating
So just
themselves
run.
and all.
Oh god.
I'll get there soon, eventually.
Yeah, you have to fly over the people, the crowds.
Lena, are you there?
I am.
Okay. Do you have anything to make yourself move faster or
Oh, I
some-
can carry Rosa.
Whoa! Rosa's a turret!
Why do you want to carry Rosa?
To shoot him!
Shoot the guy, ensnare the guy.
Yes!
Right now on the ground, people are going prostrate and all that, and it's like creating difficult terrain and slowing things down.
Yeah, so we're just gonna fly over them so you can
Oh, okay,
have
you're
a
gonna
clear
fly.
sight.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you remember Burks and Moment's strategy of turreting Moment? It's the same idea.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Yes.
Nerif and Moment are explaining to Noyandar what happened. I assume,
Tenchu.
Yeah, we can. Excellent.
since we're not doing
Okay.
that.
What are you explaining and what are you leaving out?
We should leave out the.
We leave out the part where we scan the temple.
I don't think. Oh, we also don't want. We want to leave out the part where the Kraken is the. Do we want to leave out?
Yeah,
that one?
so we leave out any information about nodes and lines. We just tell them
Yeah.
literally what happened.
I
Yeah.
already
the-
told him Kraken is released already.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We
we'll
explain all
tell
that,
him-
like
yeah,
what
explain
all
all
the other
that.
people did.
Except for the ley line.
We don't tell him about our mission and what we did. We just
Yeah.
tell them what happened.
Yeah, those are okay.
And
Also-
that
also the
group
round-
has disappeared.
The golf
Yeah.
ball thing that spurts water.
Yeah.
What?
Go.
Thing
The
that's
little
purple.
orb that they use to break the.
Oh yeah, the what I call the
Oh, that was a witch.
The wedge that spurt water.
yeah the wedge. That's
The witch was taken with them, so that's gone. But Noyandar's face just keeps turning even more stern and stony as the description goes on.
Chaos has assumed for him. I don't know, but yeah.
It's a kind of face that promises a world of hurt for whatever is responsible. And like he's not answering the questions of the merfolk who are seeming to ask for some kind of a translation.
But we would say the crushing wave, if he know who it is, they are responsible for this chaos that has assumed.
Yes. What do you know about this infection?
Not much as of now.
It's the same one from the previous temple that we went to.
I don't know if how many did
I
Verity
didn't
told you.
encounter the
Yeah,
other one.
I don't know if how much Verity has told you, but might be the same one. If Verity has told you anything about the other incident, did she? Did he? And I asked Noyandar.
Temple of Ula and Seagate are very, very far apart.
This might be not from the same source, but comes with the same infection, I suppose. From what I know and my knowledge and theories from what this thing is, it might be from old magics that are similar kind, but it's not from the same source.
Oh, that reminds me.
Hmm?
Moment, give me a disguise kit check to see how much the water and all that may
Uh-oh.
ruin.
Oh no, my makeup.
Oh no.
Okay. That would be
shit.
with. Is it with expert? No, it's just a plus. Plus nine is with expertise. No, it's quite very high. Still very high. Yes.
Pray for
Pray for
moment.
24.
Yes, very good.
Okay, you're keeping your disguise on.
Mm-hmm.
Adjusts wig.
Also, out of character, that black water only appears after that throne was
Yeah.
Yes.
destroyed,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just
The water was very clean before that.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just giving my theory or like whatnot might have happened. That's it.
The ink from the Kraken did this?
From what I can see, yes. I'm not sure if it's been manipulated by something because the way it acts seems like two different minds before and after.
Yeah, it was bubbling as well.
It's
I mean, I'm not here, but
frantic.
I mean, you have telepathic bond.
Yeah, you have telepathic
Oh.
bond, so you can hear what I'm.
Yeah, we're having a conversation.
Verity was like,
It was bubbling as well.
Oh, he was very frantically moving around, bubbling around.
The Kraken
By
seems mad.
very mad, but also by the previous encounter and what they have spoken with each other, the crushing wave and the Kraken. I give a deep breath. It seems like there is also a different thing was watching it and causing it to gaze up into some sort of sky or something. This thing might be the same one that is happened in the previous incident.
Oyenda looks around and casts see invisibility. I see nothing of that sort here. What exactly do you mean watching and
It's watching it, not watching us. Maybe it's not watching us at the moment, but there was something watching it during our travel through the temple. Maybe is he waiting for the release of the Kraken so that he can cause this mayhem? That is my theory. Asking myself while saying aloud towards Noyandar.
his face gets even more grim? He turns to Nerif. What about you?
The Kraken definitely was reacting to something, but I could not see what it was. It looked to be flying overhead. I turned back to like the portal area where we came out from. I don't think we need to worry about anything else following us though.
The portal should have shut closed and destroyed from the other side, right? Because of the
Yeah,
crackling
the
and falling.
portal was closing before
Yeah.
we went through.
What I am afraid of is that Gaul, is it Gaul, right? The name called Gaul?
Yes, Gaul.
Yeah, Gaul. Gaul was coughing out the semblance of the liquid, so I'm not sure if that water down there is safe anymore. If it does spread. We did a lot
Dry
of...
yourselves immediately.
Okay, I cast prestidigitation.
View dried.
Dry.
Alright, you dry yourselves. And Noyanda isn't exactly how, but he demands you do some kind of like a test to make sure you're not coughing anything that shouldn't be.
Oh, I did follow my teeth, so I can open my mouth and let them check, see if any like dark water.
I mean, they don't check that way, but like he's asking you to cough or spit or something.
Okay, I'll attempt to spit, like use like just a spit out.
Try
stuff.
to
Yeah.
oblige.
Yeah, oblige. Well, we'll spit in the opposite direction if they think it's infected. At least if like they
Okay. Moment, roll me a con save.
con save.
What?
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 I'll see.
Oh no, Verity is not here.
Yeah.
Because Moment was in the water too.
Yeah.
Oh
I
no.
didn't drink any though, but yeah.
Okay. Moment, you cough and the saliva is clear.
Okay, good. Oh, the con maybe is the cough thingy. I don't know.
Nerys, make the same save. Seems clear as well. And Noyanda says, how about the other three? Have they been checked, tested?
They never went into the water, so I don't think they have touched the part of those
You
water.
all came out from water that may be infected now.
Well, I would say that Verity doesn't need to check, but if you want to, you can check.
We didn't breathe through the water.
Yeah,
We didn't breathe when we come
were
up.
Careful to
Yeah,
dodge
we-
the dark
You hear
spots, but
Alara
I
say that in your
suppose we
head.
can't be sure.
Rosa, anything?
No.
we did dodge around the water. Verity, in the other hand, I don't think he will get infected any way, shape, or form. As you can see, his true form. I said true form.
Meanwhile, we skip back to Verity. Sayo is running on the ground alongside Alara.
Ah,
And
Yeah,
Rosa has been carried by Verity. Okay, you can hear like commotions from the crowd ahead. Alara still shouting her thing, and Verity being luminous and flying. And
repeat.
you see a distant hooded figure, like jumping over several fruit stands and such, and like scattering people, and getting to the edge of the wall.
Go.
Shoot him!
Ensnaring strike him.
Is it him?
Yes, it will appear to be Gao.
Do I have a clear shot of him?
I think
You have
this. I think,
sharpshooter, right?
should we quote like the James Bond movie Skyfall, like
Take your shot.
take the bloody shot? Well, anyway, 100 feet. Do you have sharpshooter?
No.
If you have
Wait, you're flying with Verity, so you do
Yeah.
have a clear shot.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna use my... Wait.
There's no Agent 007 to get in the way and grapple him now.
yeah.
I'm gonna use a level 3 spell slot for ensnaring. Oh, but I have to... Oh yeah, I'll
You
cast
need
it
it
first.
I don't think upcasting it does. Oh, it increases the damage it does.
Yeah.
Mm.
He is quite injured, so
19.
That hits.
Right.
Tasty.
So the damage from the...
you also have the piercing damage from the arrow, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't. Let me see. What is it?
Yes, to make this
He
strength
makes
save or something.
the strength save. Yeah.
Against your spell DC, right?
Yep.
Yes.
15.
Okay, roll your damage.
Let's see,
He might,
one.
he might just fall down from this
Tree.
though.
Oh, he passed the strength, eh?
Oh,
Oh,
but he
Okay.
still gets hella damaged.
Yeah,
The first time a ranger upcast to get more damage.
It's
It
like
says while restrained.
Oh,
yeah,
but
so
you
it's not-
still.
it doesn't do damage because
Yeah,
he's
this
not
net
restrained.
aesthetic side doesn't do
Okay, and roll
damage.
the normal
He does
damage.
yeah. So your
Yeah.
arrow damage.
10.
10
Okay, you
is
shot him.
good. Do you have another shot?
Give me
Do you have your multi attack?
Yeah.
And if you casted Ensnaring Strike beforehand, you can actually cast it again.
Okay. 10 damage. Okay, funnily enough, I need to check the other map now because I already heal him quite a bit.
yeah, he's
Damn
quite
it.
healed.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Enough.
Oh,
It's
is he
enough.
dead?
Is enough?
Because like the I think the lightning did hit him.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Oh, right, that lightning did it.
Okay. Gout collapses from the arrow, falling at the edge and like tumbling almost to the brink and lying still there.
Okay, he's not down. He didn't fall down, right? Okay.
He didn't fall down, so he did
Rarity
it.
will go towards him. 5 lifeline.
Alright.
When we reach him, how does he look?
Is he butter?
Falls from the arrow. Let me roll something.
Is he like?
Do you tell us
Consumed
that
by
you guys
black.
have apprehended the individual?
Go, Rosa. Tell them.
You can just think.
You can just think.
Okay. Okay, Rosa, you are pretty sure your shot took him down, but as like Verity and you start closing over, he seems to be starting to get up again.
Oh no, he's turning into that thing again.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
gonna
forget to
tell
go waste.
I'm gonna tell to Verity in case he didn't notice. I'm gonna tell him. We're flying towards him, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna say like, hold up, something doesn't look right. He's moving.
Rarity
like-
thinks like, is he beyond saving? Is
And
that?
behind there are like people confused, like
realize
merfolk
that-
who are like torn between trying to prostrate themselves and like some complaining about damages of their stall and all that.
Oh yeah. By the way, Verity still has his day like.
Verity's still bright.
He's an angel and light shining around him.
People are like, oh, it's an angel, but wait, my stall is damaged.
Yes.
But wait, angel, but my merchandise.
Oh no. Okay. We'll still approach him. He's just starting to move, right?
Yeah. Okay. What's Alara
Yeah.
doing?
Verity, when you
Am I
said
am I
that
near enough yet?
Rose delivered
Alara will be like
her
100
vibe.
feet behind Verity.
Oh, that's so far.
Yes.
Do you have any Misty Step as your cleric?
No, clerics don't really have.
I have once a day Misty Step.
Did you use it? You haven't?
Not yet, but it's just 30 feet far. It's like if I dash, I get the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can dash and Misty Step.
Mm-hmm. Because Misty
What?
Step
No, I
is
can't
also
dash
right?
and Misty Step.
Yes,
You can dash as an action and Misty Step as a bonus action.
bonus action.
Ah.
So you get 90 feet instead of
Kyle
90.
tried to muscle his way through the crowd. So, coming through, coming through, coming through.
Okay, so I can
behind
movement,
Sile.
dash, and then bonus action Misty Step to get me 90, right?
Yes, so you will be 10
Does that
feet.
get me to the ledge?
It gets you just behind Verity and Rosa, who are like 5 feet away from, or like 10 feet away from the corpse or body that's starting to move.
Verity is approaching that body, man.
Hmm?
He's gonna put Rosa down and approach the body and like he's gonna turn around Gal and see how he looks.
Okay, I'll do that. So I take 90 in my Misty Step.
I do like I don't know out of character or in character, but since we are mind link, it doesn't matter. You might want to take him out.
Yeah, we
Might
hear
be not saving.
him
Yeah,
say that.
That's why Verity's having a look and he will, depending on how badly it is, he will do what he needs.
How far are you guys from the library? by the
Library.
way?
About 100 and something.
Very far.
Like 200 plus.
200 to 300 feet.
Or
Well, I mean, they were running and everything while you all were explaining the
yeah,
situation.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So it's probably like really far, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll say to Moment, come. I think we should start moving, and then we.
Okay.
Anyway, what happens is like you turn Gald around and like his face, well, not that merfolk are particularly pretty to look at, but like his face looks ghastly. There's like black fluid dripping from his mouth and from his eyes and nose.
Oh.
Oh, he's beyond saving.
And when you turn over, like,
He is
And
beyond
he,
saving.
and a single word issues forth. What's Verity's current HP?
102.
You are stunned.
Shit.
Oh, powered stun.
Well, I'm stunned.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Rose.
There's
Verity.
power word stun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Verity drops him, and Rosa and Alara. Well, actually, Rosa first. What you should do, Rosa?
Shouldn't.
Shoot it. It's beyond saving.
He's
It's beyond
already.
saving.
I've already been put down properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, put down.
Not been dropped.
Pew pew!
From him,
Sorry.
I'm 10 feet from him, right?
Yes.
Try another ensnaring strike.
Yes.
So he is prone, but if I do anything that damages him, technically it damages Verity.
No, he's
Why?
got.
What?
No, he's not. He's not prone.
Let's see.
Why would it damage Verity unless you use AoE stuff?
Or unless Verity grapple, but he stun him and it drops the guy. So
Oh well, I'm going to. Can I angle it in a way in which, like, I can burning hands him without hitting Verity?
Yeah.
Okay, so he makes a dex save, which he fails because he's prone. Right?
I don't.
Prone still can make.
Yeah,
that
you just make
saves.
their save normally if you're
Yep.
prone.
yeah,
Are you sure?
It's prone.
Yeah.
it's just disadvantage for prone.
Yeah. Like, I think if they are paralyzed or stunned, one of them, then they fail.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Paralyze is the one that makes you.
Yeah, like if
go
you
back.
use like
Matches.
whole person, yeah, then
Is 15 higher than your DC?
It matches.
it matches
Yeah,
all.
it makes it save.
So he passes, he takes 6 damage.
Do I make a con save?
Let me see if this. You make a con save at the end of each of your turns, Verity.
So technically,
So I could, right?
When it comes to the end of your turn, yeah, sure, go. You can roll 1.
Whoa!
Get out!
Okay.
I'm here to save.
Verity snaps as he stumbles out. Alara, you get to do one thing before it's Gald's turn again.
I'm gonna 5th level lightning his ass. And I'm going to channel divinity so he gets full damage.
Yeah. You can aim the lightning so that it hits like behind him and doesn't show.
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah, so my goal is to not hit Verity at all. But it's full damage. Hang on, let me click.
Smite.
Okay, 9
Smite.
fails. How much damage is that?
Wait,
All of the damage.
submit. I have to, what was it? 3d10
30.
plus 1d10?
Oh, wait.
Was it?
50.
It's at level 5.
It's 50.
50.
Alright, 50 damage comes down and blasts him. And. Well, if the people weren't impressed by an angel before, they're definitely impressed by like a smiting hand of God, like a smiting line from God or whatever they worship, just coming right down and erasing Gal off the face of.
Hey, delete it.
Well,
Oh no!
Face of Zendika.
Zendika.
I look at the spot and I'm like, oops.
Right click.
Disintegrator.
Oops.
Disintegrate.
Is that
Oh,
just
and
like
like-
a part of blackness?
And the people are well, there's like ashes there.
Oh.
Ah, evidence destroyed.
Oh no.
And like people are like, comes Emilia. They're looking around the sky as if fearing some judgment of sorts coming. And yeah, The Moment and Nerif are aware of this as they start leaving the library.
You see the huge lightning.
I assume that's where they are. We head over slowly.
In my head, it's very epic when Ara does that. It's like this huge lightning strike you can see from far away. It's like
Kapow!
Like Rosa with the burning hands, like whoosh, and then he's like rolling around on the floor,
and then go.
Kaboom!
and then suddenly giant lightning strike.
That's so cool.
It's like, oops. I'm crouching on the deceased. I like over the deceased Ash.
Right, he looks at it as well. It's just gone, right?
Yes.
And he's like,
Thank you, Lady Ara. Thank you.
I
Lady
was
Rosa.
I was hoping to at least get a body.
he.
Well, if you're hoping to get a body, normally don't maximize.
I didn't know if he had like a lot of health left, and it's better than him jumping into the water.
That's true. Or he's just praying to the dead guy silently.
Like the
Alara,
crowd
you have
gathering,
the right to
watching and
remain silent.
muttering.
You have okay.
Oh,
What is Rosa doing?
Nothing. I think Rosa
Fine.
rolls her eyes and then starts heading back towards where Nerif and Moment is to see if they're fine.
Okay. It doesn't take too. Okay. By the time Moment and Nerif reach the scene, there's like a small platoon of Skywatch guards like running over and saying, "What happened? We saw the boat and everything." And leading them is a familiar woman, Officer Tasrian, going, "Okay, so I did not expect us to meet under the circumstances. What's going on?"
I'm still crouching over the dust, and I'm like, it's good that you're here. I actually wanted to get somebody to call you, and then I started explaining what happened at the
Yes,
temple, and then going through the list of people who have gone down,
Are
or
you saying like right here in front of the crowd?
well, quietly in front of the officer, like we're doing a CSI moment. Quietly,
Okay, what is Alara excluding?
all of our business. So pretty much our original story of going there to learn more about the temple and how, us going in as scholars, and then this happened, and then
Have you related the other temple stuff, or you're only talking about the Ula temple things?
we are only talking about the Ula temple thing. Well, I am. I'm telling her about the Ula temple.
I can't remember. Do you guys ever talk about the other temple?
About-
Not really.
Not
Not really.
these people.
No.
Yeah, not to them.
Okay, so only the Ula temple.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think in the other temple.
But
you
we've spoken to
told
Tazri
James.
because we gave her.
But she also forgot a lot of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
She had like a whole bunch of weeks deleted. She doesn't even remember.
that you didn't even talk about the other temple when you realized that her mind got deleted once.
Yeah.
We didn't tell her yet because it was like 1 week of lost memories, basically.
Mhm. She didn't even know about the head.
Yeah, she totally forgot about that as well.
Mhm.
Okay, and I'll say everyone's at the scene now after Alara tells the tale, and like the Skywatch is trying to get the crowd to back off, and Officer Tazu just gripping her head and saying, "So, I'm trying to understand here. So the library is responsible for this?"
The crush.
The crushing
Uh,
waves.
This fellow, the Gaud, and the cult of the crushing
Gestures to
waves.
ashes. Gestures to ashes.
I asked Nerif, would you mind doing that image thing to show the face of the guy? Thank you.
Minor illusion, our boy Gald.
And then I point to the minor illusion. This used to be him.
Whatever he was, I mean,
Isn't that temple priest?
yes. The
He
guy.
was told to us that he was our guide.
But I have an assumption that he didn't told anything towards their fellow people at
of his
all
plan. You're
of
right.
his plan.
Unless he did.
Hearing that, I'm like, if he did, there probably would be other co-conspirators.
Okay, how much did you see at the temple that suggests the library is not cooperating with the laws?
The other merfolk ran away.
The other merfolk weren't
and
doing
got killed.
anything, but they were confused as well.
And got killed at the.
Yes, the librarian was killed by Gao.
We have 3 librarians right now, well, bodies of librarians in the library right now.
That is sadly deceased.
Aside from the librarians, we have a few deceased priests and people who work at the temple. Although I don't think going to the scene of the crime would be a good idea at the moment, or at least that temple.
The temple is probably destroyed by now.
Hazri looks like she's having a terrible day already.
She makes a face. It's worse for us.
So, the thing that caused this was some unknown thing?
It's not unknown. I have told you, it's a named creature called the Kraken.
I have no idea such a thing exists anymore.
I nudge Nerif. Show the pretty picture to the pretty lady.
Pretty picture, that's not pretty picture at all.
I don't think
My understanding is the library, with or without association with the temple, were harboring a massive creature capable of this and are now attacking us indirectly.
Okay,
I look at her and I blink,
Their intention.
and then I'm like,
Alora,
are you trying to insinuate something to
I
go?
don't understand what's going on.
Okay, let me explain. So imagine, if you will, somebody discovers a temple or a house. Nobody knows about its coming to being, and then we go in.
Okay, the people in the temple knew that thing was there?
No. It seems a complete surprise, considering it killed all of them. Except for the ones who teleported away. They seem to know, but these are the cult of the crashing waves.
How knew about Kraken?
yes.
yes.
They
specifically
seem-
went there.
They seem to be the one who orchestrated all of this.
They went there for that only reason. None of them, even us, know there is such a being in it.
Where will you be staying? I'm not sure if I may need to contact you very soon.
We will be in Balaged, the Balaged house. But at your discretion, we're willing to help with anything.
Verity nods.
I need a sitter.
Do you say anything about the watching thing and all that?
That's up to Alara.
I don't think I mentioned that because it just makes other people confused.
Yes. She's not smart enough.
Katri, But Katri doesn't do magic.
Yeah, so she's probably gonna
Yeah,
Like-
she's gonna get more confused if you.
she's
talk
gonna
about-
get confused, and then there's gonna be a conspiracy theory,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna be
She's
like,
not
it's
smart, okay?
it's
Yeah.
elementals, okay? It's elementals.
If you say that way, the Kraken technically is a water element.
It's a really big water elemental, okay?
It's a huge one.
And she asks, like, does the library seem complicit in any way?
Oh, no,
I don't
they're
think so.
gonna blast that. They're gonna
Okay,
blast
is
that.
the library concealing any information that is critical?
don't
I
think-
look at her with that face of, are you serious? This is the library. Everything's elementals.
I
like-
think she doesn't even know
I
that.
don't think.
Go
yeah.
here, consult the library.
I look at her and I'm like, they're not complicit. However, the library being the library, it would be good for us to actually make them work with us.
All right. I will think of more questions, but and she turns to Verity. What are you?
I think by the time
Rude!
he
No.
already changed back, right?
Yeah.
Every single eyewitness along the way has been claiming that a representative from Emiria is here.
Is the link thought thingy still going on?
Yes,
When-
it's for an
Last for an
hour.
hour.
Yeah, last for an hour. Just tell them you are here to clear corruption. That's all.
I whispered to the officer, and I'm like, at the moment, this seems to be working to our advantage to be able to get as much information as possible from the general populace. So perhaps we could have this conversation somewhere else.
So is that the moment or what?
To the officer lady, Tazri.
Yeah, that's the
I just need to have an answer right now because I'm going to have a hard time explaining angels.
Well,
The
technically,
last time one was seen was
Emilia.
one of Emiria's representatives, whatever it was.
I shooketh. I am Saprizo.
Surprise.
I let Verity explain.
And I'm gonna think towards Verity like, please don't tell your god's name because none of these people know who the hell he is. So
Sorry, I was away for a bit. What happened?
oh,
They were talking to you.
Tazri reveals that there have been emissaries of Emiria before, like angels. So she wants to know what Verity is because it's like significant if an angel shows up.
and we were thinking to each other like using thought detect thought type of thing to tell you like yes.
Just whisper,
Yeah.
whisper.
Yeah, like I know, but in a thought, it's like where he's like he has no idea what to say because technically he's
Okay,
not-
you.
Here.
I did tell her that it would be nice to go somewhere else to have this discussion because everybody seems to be interested as well. But she just wants a word.
Also, don't tell her that your god's name because they might not know who the hell he is.
Like, yeah,
Just
right.
because they only know the three gods.
Typical depiction of an angel in Zendikar, at least in the artwork such.
I think
so-
just say you're a half angel. It seems easier, and it's probably true.
And you are come here to clean
Mr. Angel
cleanse
is
of,
my
cleanse
father.
of corruption. Maybe that works.
You're like a gel,
A jeller?
a half angel, but gel.
A gel.
Well, what he will say,
Yes, I am indeed of descendants of angel. That is no lie. And yes, I'm here on a mission.
What's the answer again? Indeed, what?
Indeed, I'm of a descendant of an angel. That is not a lie, and I'm on a mission.
And what is that mission, if I dare ask?
Probably not suitable to be said in public.
he looks around. Then he just sighs.
Is it?
Sorry.
Are we all in danger?
Why, yes.
Yes, we are all in danger.
Can we do anything about it?
We need combined efforts. To figure
Where and how should we start?
Right. There is something we can talk about, but that will be laid out when we're in a better place right now.
Can we head back to your office?
I do need a rest.
Yes.
Oh, also yes. So my
the temple.
my peers here is not doing the best of health. For example, if you
Probably
have
has done a number on him.
If you have an infirmary that we can go to.
Officers, like, take them back.
In my thought, thinking to all of the party members, I would hope them not to touch me because of my heritage. So, yes.
Oh, okay. That engine looks really cool.
Angel.
Kasri gives the instructions to the other Skywatch members to take you back to the headquarters.
Hooray!
Wait, Verity has
he-
4 wings or 2?
He has 2 wings.
He has
Okay.
2.
Okay.
The Angels of Zendika are different.
Yeah, that's
They're a bit more different. They have the halo like on their eyes.
They can't see shit.
true.
It's okay. GPS.
Different reason in the MTG universe why they're like that.
It's because
Oh.
they believe in the truth.
They don't need to see.
You know, the lady, the Timbang.
Oh.
Justice.
Right.
Oh.
So are you all doing anything on the way to the headquarters? Like
Before we leave, I would like to sweep up the remains of the dude and put it in a box.
I would say like, okay, Ash,
Brings out dustpan and brush.
Exactly.
where do you
Like,
want to store it in?
Well,
A vial.
I was looking at my vials, but I don't know how much dust there is.
Yeah, you can fit in a vial.
Okay, I put it in the vial. And then I
Evidence.
close it.
Evidence of something that.
And then I
actually
hold it
exists.
up. And then look at Tazri. Evidence?
Praise be the power of lightning.
What?
What?
She seems confused.
I shrugged.
Again, no magic. That people never see like people reduced to individual particulate components before, that kind of thing.
Right. Yes, this is this area. Yes. Like every time somebody says a word, the group can hear Alara think, huh,
Huh? What?
like
What?
like
What?
huh, amused, huh.
Oh, amused. Okay.
Alright, so what do you do as you're heading to the headquarters?
I don't want to discuss any investigation sensitive things.
Yeah, but we can just how I don't know how long this link thingy works.
Also,
But we can discuss it within our minds, right?
that is
In
true.
the meantime,
mhm.
once
Mm-hmm.
you
Yes.
get 8 health because you have 1 health left, right?
Yes, I have 1 health left.
Yes.
So I'll back to 9 for
Alright, he will heal you for 8.
Okay, so single digit.
At least you don't die by cat bouncing on the wall.
Stop my toad.
Yeah, don't claw me, Sha.
Oh no, he's unconscious. Take off his clothes to administer medical
Oh,
aid.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. So yeah, okay.
Okay. So like that music is not as intense now. I
Okay,
hope.
yeah. Let me pause the music because there's no this intense music going on.
I do mention to her that it would be good to get what's his name, Noyandar.
Oh yeah. Get on that in.
That we can work together. You know, the very
You don't
flamboyant
know the
person.
legendary Noyandar?
No.
Flamboyant. What
From
do?
the library.
It's from the library. He's a well-known
The
lord.
library has never recommended such a name to me.
He's a lull mage.
Yes.
A very legendary law mage.
Very full of himself, apparently.
Oh, okay, that sort. Alright. Then
But-
yes, I know him.
Well, he seems to know a lot more than he. No, I lie. He does show it off. He knows a lot.
Hey, but he's never been peer reviewed.
I think at this point the only peer we know is the ones who died. So the more information we have, the more people we have on our backs, the better.
Right, I'll look out for him.
And I'm also, well, I'm weak. I have a -1/2 strength. So even if I wanted to help Aerith walk, I can't.
It's alright. Verity will help to carry Nerif on his back.
What about Rosa? Is Rosa doing okay?
Rosa is fine, right?
The
Rosa
damage
has one
wise.
exhaustion, I think.
Yeah, so I'll help Rosa
Someone
then.
else has one exhaustion.
What's Rosa doing in the meantime?
She'll be right backing.
She's be right at the back.
Oh, be right the back.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, who's scratching the mic?
Alright, as you're on the way back, Alara, there's a voice in your head.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Voice you have not heard in a long while.
Dad? No.
Conscience, is that you?
There has been a disturbance. Please report back as soon as possible.
It's
You may respond to the sending from anyone.
Anoan. Oh, okay. 25 words
Come with some
response.
Information about the ley lines.
Oh. I reply back with, the Kraken is out.
wait, I thought. it's
Bad
Verity
news.
that-
Because I sending him once. Bad
Okay.
news.
Ley line no longer active.
Ley line no longer active. That's 12. We'll try and get back if we can soon. That's all
do
I
you
think.
know the coordinates for
You know a
the
coordinate.
circle to get back to get back to Anoan?
Yeah, well, Nerif knows a coordinate
Okay.
that's supposed to be an account.
Yeah.
But we don't know where.
We
account-
we assume it's the office, but it might not be so.
Yeah. So we'll let him know, like, if we're gonna use it, we'll be like, okay, we're heading back to account.
Yeah.
The account circle that you gave. And
Okay, I'm gonna add. We will let you know. We will let you know when. Yes, that's how I end the thingy.
Or rather than waste the 50G, we can just use our little teleporty stones to go back.
Yes,
But then we can't use it to come back here?
that is also true.
It's also true.
Because he
But-
wants everybody home, right?
But we can use our method like we discussed long ago by sending both of us in here and dimension door towards location and then ask them to stone themselves in here.
Okay, you all arrived at the Skywatch headquarters, where after like the most frantic and crazy time of your life comes the incredible welcome boredom of just waiting and resting and waiting and resting.
Yay.
Officers do hard paperwork, more waiting, more resting.
I'm gonna use the rest to top up my hit dice.
Yeah, I think I will use the rest of hit top of my hit die as well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And right, he has his helmet
Short
back on,
rest.
like,
So
right? Did he put his helmet on?
1,
Right when he talks to Tasri back there, he puts his helmet back on.
3.
Rosa, so like Alara got a sending from anyone asking her to come back because something has changed, and Alara responded. Then the group is now resting and waiting at the Skywatch headquarters.
I tell the group that Anoan
Are we long
is
resting
sending
or-
short.
Multiple short rests if you want.
Multiple short rests.
1, 2, 4, 3,
7.
4, 5. Okay. Very nice.
4. Oh yeah, one more. I did 3, right? No, I did 3, so I can roll 2 more dice. 2. That's 5. And then I will use my. Okay, 5th. 6. Back to 45 health, almost half. Almost half.
Okay.
But still would not stand one hit from your lightning storm.
It's okay. It's gone now.
Yeah, which no, you get it back on short rest, you know.
Oh,
So you
right,
can
I
do it
forgot.
again.
And you have 2 charges.
You can
I
do
have
it
2
again.
charges.
You can do it again. I would not survive that.
And I can do one more 5 level.
Well, good news is my spells are back. Because my short rest.
So, it's almost late afternoon when Tazri gets back to you all. And it looks like a week has passed for her without sleeping.
Oh no.
Yikes.
Yikes.
I talked with Goyenda.
And?
It was exhausting just getting past the introductions.
I put, if she lets me, I put a knowing hand on her shoulder, and then I nod. Thankfully, I didn't have to do that.
Respond to the hand there.
Okay.
Does he know any information about anything, the creature, the temple?
Then it was twice as exhausting trying to listen to him speak about other things.
Oh. I assume most of it is a lot of
Complaints.
Complaints.
okay.
If you want, I can emotionally calm you for 10 minutes, but that's all I can help you with.
And then he had some kind of explanation that involved magic.
Well,
I nod.
to be fair, he's in a library where all those studies take place, so
He says we are being attacked by some kind of monsters that take over dead bodies and know where you are.
he's not wrong.
And we might not be able to know where they're attacking from or who are their next targets.
You are not wrong.
He asked me to tell you that you attract a lot of attention to yourself and that perhaps you should either lie low or skip town for a while.
That's fair.
Verity would not.
I look at her though. The easy way would be to skip town. However, we are duty bound to help.
Yes.
He also said you would probably have a better idea of how to help than himself right now in his current condition. So, what's the next step?
I hate to say this, but research.
We have to look at every place that may
Have
have importance, like the Ula Temple.
I draw on a piece of paper the cult signs, the cult symbols that we already have, and then also the hand one.
is the cult? Wait, what is the cult symbol last time?
You draw it out for her. She says, like, we recognize those. They mobilized a day or two ago. Didn't seem to be anything particularly dangerous, and well, the temple seemed a relatively harmless place for them to be gathered in. And then this happened.
Well, remember that the other one with different elemental, but it's also a cult. They go to a place that seemed harmless as well, but end up doing something else. Remember the volcano? Have we told you already? I don't know if you remember. That was a few weeks ago when we told you that.
Does she
So
remember?
I am upset. I have told the library to be careful of them, and they went ahead and invited them to the temple, and everything happened. I don't have jurisdiction over the temple.
I have to say it might be because of the people I point at the dust. Him may have higher authority.
I still have no idea why you're pointing at that, but go ahead.
Well, he is the guy who invited them. That thing.
Let's just say these cults, they would have followers far and wide, so the best course of action would probably to find them and bring them in for questioning. Maybe find sympathizers, people who agree to work with them.
Well, we know that they came from another place. Their appearances are distinctive enough.
So they're
And
not a marathon of this place.
no, we recognize them as outsiders. Their accents and mannerisms were different.
Do you think they would have allies who are?
I can
From
show
here?
you where they were staying previously, but the last I know, they all checked out with everything.
You
I don't
need to
think
investigate.
I don't think it helped, but you can try to investigate if they have left anything or any markings.
We can assist you, but we also need to know what your jurisdiction is. We obviously wouldn't be allowed in certain places where you wouldn't be allowed.
Well, up until now, we had no reason to ever get into the library forcefully or such, or deal with their business of temples.
We do have reason to believe that another temple, what's the mountaintop one? Emeria.
The Emeria temple?
Yeah, that's the one we wanted to go next, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that it's
We have reason to believe that the Temple of Emeria might be next on the hit list.
By the same group?
Probably under a different name. The first one is the Cult of the Flames. So the Eternal Flame. So my assumption is that they would take the name of their target to make it easier to go in.
so anything that is resemble.
As far as Tasby is concerned, it feels like it's the same group of people that just wear different colors and film different thing and whatever. Like, it's like, oh no, it's not a bunch of crazy foreigners.
It's like fire is red, water is blue, Emeria is.
Light blue! Or gray.
Oh yeah,
It's green.
Flying.
it's all green, yeah.
It's a flying type Pokemon. If we can get information on that, information on the creature to combat it.
I don't know anything about Emeria or what's in it, but what I can tell you now is I can write a very forceful letter insisting that the library corporate send you there if you want.
That would be really helpful.
They do have a way to get to the Sky Ruins.
You may have to twist a few arms in the process, but I've no patience at this point.
We just don't want this to happen again.
Yes.
And then I move towards the door. How soon can we get this letter? Because the faster we act, the better. And if you want...
She takes out a little scroll, writes a few things in shorthand in it, and she takes out a little blade, puts in the scroll, and wraps it and passes it to you.
I take it.
Where was the last place they checked out?
Yeah, we could go over there and have a glance through as well.
She says, "Oh, then at the hayloft."
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
easy.
they were in the hayloft for this round.
I make face.
It's not the easiest place to investigate though.
Well, it's where like anyone without a guild association goes, or where everyone knows but no one cares.
Also, no personal space at all. So if they did leave things there, it probably would have been nicked.
So you'll be useless to go there to investigate then.
Well, somebody can go there. Oh, maybe you can go there and ask the barkeep or people in and around that place.
You think that they care to remember?
We could grease them with a bit of coin. I don't know. Do we have any coin? I didn't check my wallet.
I still do have coin, but I really don't want to use them in.
I can do it.
I look at Verity and I'm like,
You really want to go out now, knowing that the mass media already know you?
I look at Verity and I'm like, they don't know what you look like. They only know your armor.
Right.
Wasn't he not wearing his helmet when he ran out?
He was. He put it on after Noyandar, I think.
At one point, did he put it back on?
Yeah.
Put it back on when they're fucking Zatasri.
Yeah. Like when the police
Oh,
showed
he
up, then
knows,
he put
okay.
it back on.
So
Okay,
they
so
know
he-
its face.
Well,
They
And
just
armor.
like a really shiny man.
Rosa's gonna say that that without his armor, he's going to pull attention still.
Could wear a hat.
Oh well, talk about hats.
I look at.
Costume swap.
I have costumes, but I don't think it's to your liking.
Anyway, I.
Dirty, edgy gear.
Oh no! He becomes a ranger
Uh,
with eyeliner. Let's go.
do you want to take my old costume?
The clown one? No.
No, this one is way ancient.
The OG moment.
Yeah,
Classic skin.
I look at Officer Taji. Do you have anything that will help him blend in?
She looks at Verity. And she thinks about it and takes out what appears to be an old guard's tabard and all that. He's like, just don't pretend to be one of the Skywatch, but when you wear one of these uniforms, you'll find it remarkable how few people want to talk to you or look at you.
I make the not bad Obama face to Verity.
Just
yes, I
please don't
suppose.
impersonate any of the watch. That's
I
all.
nod.
Alright, I use it to travel around. Thank you very much.
also your helmet, remember to put them on again.
Yes.
Does it come with a helmet?
No, it doesn't, but like the tabard is like a magical nobody wants to look at you effect thingy.
Okay.
Have a shawl.
No one wants to
wrap
talk
his
to
head,
the
right?
police.
Yeah, he can just wear like
A scarf.
or something, yeah.
Sure.
And not wear his helmet because they know how his helmet and armor looks.
All right. We
Yeah.
can definitely split up into two teams.
Oh
Again.
wait, Verity, I remember.
Sayo shakes his head. Let's not split up anymore. That's how these things seem to keep happening.
Oh,
Oh, fair point.
Okay, this is towards Verity. The helmet that you borrowed me, is that the same helmet that you were wearing or different kind of helmet?
That one is from Siam, isn't it?
So this is a different helmet, so you can use this back.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that.
Okay, so I give him back
Thank
the
you.
helmet, so I delete that from my equipment slots.
So it's Mercy Killer. So now you see two Mercy Killers.
So scary.
Talk to you.
100%.
Well, it suits you in a way.
Right, he tilts his head. That's it. And then he chuckles a little bit.
Okay. So do you guys want to go to the tavern now?
I was thinking going straight to the library.
could do
Because I don't think we will get any information out of the tavern. So let's just go
Well,
straight.
we're not going to be speaking with them. We're going to be producing their items.
Yeah, but yeah, let's just go to the library. I think that will be a more productive investigation route.
Yes, we'll go to the library first.
And then before we leave, I nod to Officer Tazri. We'll let you know if we find anything.
Chances are the next time I see you will be nearing the end of the world or something.
Hopefully, I hopefully think that will not come to the case, but
We really hope not. And then I shut the door. Then we make our way back to the library.
Say nothing.
Okay, and I think this is where we'll call it for tonight.
Okay.
Ah.
Never feels
even though it's
yes,
short,
guys.
even though this is a short session, I still feel like my heart is pumping.
It's pretty.
No, that costume check though.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it's 15 plus 9.
Yeah, I
think.
stress, man.
I think would have been fine.
Also, like the persuasion from Narif, the help,
Oh, that was good.
that was so good.
Like, I fucking cannot roll today.
Like if Narif didn't like give the thing, I don't think it's enough.
As in, like, you have to use an action to show that like you're not infected, like some kind of proof. Because like words are the most risky way to do that.
Yeah.
Words can lie, but like I was trying to see if anyone any creative avenues to try and do the thing. Like I don't know, like setting yourself on fire and rolling around the ground might work.
No.
An angel, divine angel itself.
The angel part definitely did help a lot.
Like, holy
But,
moly.
like, the name Rao was incorrect, but they didn't understand you, so they just think Emiria.
Yeah, I mean, Verity cannot lie.
It's okay. They didn't understand.
Okay. Luckily, the only guy who understand accept everything.
Luckily, Norandar doesn't. I mean, luckily he talked to Norandar before.
And he knows that you're from another place.
Yes.
So it's acceptable for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And with that, thank you everybody for listening and watching, and we will see you next week with more library things.
Yay, bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.